as we're watching, our city being looted.
So is this Bob DeCastro's picture? This is happening live. Bob, can you hear us? Do you want to talk now, or do you not want to talk now?
We're on La Brea. We're on La Brea. This is the Champion store on La Brea. And what's happening here is that there are groups of cars, 15, 20 cars. They're driving around all throughout the Fairfax, La Brea area. They're going into these stores, and they're ransacking or looting stores, or stores that have the windows broken. They're all following each other. You see them all doing circles around here. The police, by the way, are now deciding.
Oh my God!
Through all this, they went to the back and got more stuff, and then they're going to this car, going into their cars and driving off. But police have now decided that they're going to start stopping cars. They'll start stopping cars in the area, groups of cars,
and making arrests.
And making arrests. They're actually going to check to see if there's merchandise inside cars, and then they'll be making arrests if they can't provide receipts. Is what we're hearing. But now just absolute lawlessness right now.
Totally.
Absolute lawlessness.
Completely.
We're just.
Yeah. Thank you for getting the license plate.
Yeah.
To Tony
Yeah.
there.
Well, now you've got people here on bicycle there. Here's more people. Another on a.
And Bob, as you look around there, any sign of any law enforcement?
And they're don't get your face. Well, maybe you shouldn't be stealing
plates.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
All right, be careful.
No.
We want to make sure our crew is safe.
We're gonna. Yeah.
And you think about the coronavirus and all these folks wearing masks, which are supposed to be, which makes it harder now. All of this is evidence of a crime. But Bob, we got to focus on your safety too.
Yeah, what he said was, "Don't get my plates.
Yeah.
Don't get my plates," because there's people driving around, and obviously, So now they're going even to the back of the store. To the back of the store, the entire.
I guess
the entire store's been ransacked, and they're going back to the stock room.
Yeah. So Bob,
they're just cleaning it up. Just cleaning it out. Like I said, absolute anarchy and lawlessness really here.
As you look at this,
I don't see any police.
Yeah.
I don't see any police around.
I can only imagine how
Yes, go ahead,
disgusted. I can only imagine how disgusted you must feel, Bob, and also how disgusted your photographer Tony Butita, who's a reserve officer himself, watching this all unfold, and these people with no regard for the fact that a camera is shooting them too, shooting them commit a crime, not even making them think twice about doing it.
Yeah, some of them not even wearing any face coverings or anything, so you could tell who they are. They're laughing. Some of them it's
Uh-oh. Be
funny,
careful.
and boxes being taken out here. Again, I don't see any police officers around here. They were in the Fairfax area, and we've heard reports of them trying to stop these bands, if you will, of vehicles that are driving around together looking for places that they can target, and this is one of them. And this particular guy right here has already been inside the store, so they're coming back for more.
And too,
Champion
you see people
sweatshirts.
wearing the mask, which gives them that much more anonymity at a time when we're dealing with a pandemic. But it is amazing, Bob, to witness this here, where the camera is rolling. They've got to see it's a big news camera, and yet still, no thought that perhaps this is wrong, and this is somebody's business and somebody's income. So, if only you could have an interview with one of those people, it would be so interesting to hear their thought and their take.
Unlikely that they're going to stop for an interview right now.
Not now, but we did hear the one person from Christina Gonzalez, who she talked about. Basically, she said, "I'm not doing the looting, but if I support those that are."
And there's no excuse for this blatant thing, but some of this may be a testament to also the extreme challenge economically for so many people who have been out of work for the last 2.5 months, and there are a lot of people that are hurting and that are struggling financially and may see this as an opportunity to sort of get some of theirs.
And also, I think that there is a feeling from some people that they have been wronged by society
Yep.
or government.
Yep.
And there's a feeling that just want to make sure Bob's safe and our team is safe.
Yeah, we're definitely got to step back, but
Whoa.
they're running so fast. Everybody's tripping over everything as they're trying to grab as much as they can. Down here on Beverly, you see that when I was telling you about these cars that are just running down the street and they're scanning all of the stores looking for their targets. And as I said, there nobody in the stores, so they're just open. They're open for anyone, and people are just going in taking what they want. And you have officers stationed in certain areas, but they don't know that all of this is taking place. And it's a free for all. Really, it is a free for all, because some of these people who are doing this. He's just dropping stuff on the street along the way, but that particular person has been here already, so he's going to come back. He'll probably just come back and get more.
And the crazy thing is, some of them say comments about the police talking about injustice when they are literally robbing from somebody live on TV.
Yeah, it's like I said, when people wake up tomorrow, the things that they will see, I think, will be so incredibly shocking. Because there you see all that brand new merchandise that's right in the middle of the street, and I've seen this everywhere. When it comes to, he's stopping on Mill Street to make sure that he picks up the rest of the loot that they had gotten. Don't forget the medium, right? I mean, it's just absolutely insane, but. There are so many stores. I mean, you saw that Trader Joe's that was completely open. There could have been just a free for all for that. So for any number of stores that you're here in this area, if there are no police around, it is just an absolute lawlessness.
And this reminds you of just how overstressed the police are, because on any normal night, if that was happening live on TV, there would be overwhelming force that would go to stop it. There just aren't enough officers right now to do that, because they have so many different problems all over the area right now.
And think about all the officers that they're going to need tomorrow. So from what I understand, some officers have been sent home, so some are protecting certain areas at night. And there's some strategy to try to get some of these looters, these people who are going around to areas and stealing. There's some strategy to get as many as they can, and yet there's still not enough law enforcement.
And Bob, what's striking here too? As you watch this, when you had your first shot, you could see that store had already been cleaned out. Yet still they found the back room to continue to go back. That one car, I think 2 guys went back 2 and 3 times to get stuff from the very back. Okay, hey folks, remember there's a curfew.
Yeah.
As people here. Yeah.
Is that a child?
And look at these cars. Look at the cars. I honestly think there's probably a child in the back seat. But these are the cars. See how fast they're driving down. It's a young woman. But you see there are people here who are out and about. Like I said, just driving. Some of them looky-loos. A lot of them just trying to cause trouble or trying to find a place to steal something. Just trying to find a place to open. And there are so many.
Yeah.
There are so many of these stores that are damaged. If there's no police around, they will just have at it. They will have at it. There's nothing left inside this store.
It is now midnight. It is technically Sunday morning. I'm Alex Michelson with Christine Devine and Bob DeCastro out on the streets of the Fairfax district, where there is active looting underway. And just some extraordinary pictures, Bob, all night long from you and photographer Tony Butita. But that perhaps was most extraordinary, watching the just blatant disregard for the law there. And it's interesting, we talked with some of the protesters earlier this week, and one of their demands, some of the protesters said, defund the police, let's not have a police force. But I think what we just saw there is what happens if you don't have a police force. And the way that certain people can take advantage of the situation.
Well, I think too there's the feeling of I'm not going to get caught. They can't really see me. I've got a mask on or a hat on.
So much happening tonight.
There's so much. Yeah, even if they do get my plates, are they really going to come after me? Or maybe people aren't realizing that our camera was shooting their plates.
Right.
But yes, the thought of there's so many people out there on the streets. I'm just one of the many. I'm doing what everybody else is doing. Quote.
So now I can get my pair of shoes from Champion.